Do you know how to show number signs in Python? Here you can see this is the output that I get. Do you know how to display the plus and the minus? Let's explain that with f-strings in Python. Here you can see f-strings are a way to incorporate some sort of expression in your code. So here you can see that I've got a variable which has the number 45 and a negative variable which has the number minus 55. Both are variables, they're just what I have named so. Here you can see that to get the 45 plus, I have to use this plus symbol. So with f-strings, whatever you put in, these curly braces is actually an expression. This could refer to a variable. This could refer to an addition expression that you may have added to your code or any other calculation in Python. The important thing to notice here is you've got my var, which is the variable name. Then after this is important, the colon is the separator between your expression and the formatting that you want to apply. Now, these are number formatting. So what we want to display is, we want to display for the numbers a positive sign or a negative sign. So to do that, you just add a plus. By adding a plus, what it will do is, if the number is positive, it will display the positive sign next to it. If it's negative, then it will display the negative sign. So here, if I change this variable to the -1 and show you that, and you can see that you've got plus 45 and minus 55. Now, if I remove the plus from here, so that's the formatting. So the next two sentences we'll talk about is the formatting indicator. You can only have 3 different types of formatting. Those would be the plus, the minus, or the space character. So these are 3 options that you can use. By having nil plus, minus, or a space character, you can see it just displays the number 45. By having a plus, you can see it adds a plus. By using minus, so minus is the default one. You can see it also doesn't display the sign of the number. It only displays it if it's a negative number, so by using minus here, you can see the negative still has it. By removing the negative sign, by default negative will be applied. So the other one I want to demonstrate is the space character, so you can see there are no spaces here. But if I use the space character, rather than adding a plus or a minus, what it does is it adds a space. Here as well, if I add a space, if the number is positive, essentially it adds a space. But if the number is negative, we do have a space here. You can see the dot there. It will actually keep the minus sign. So the takeaway from this is if you want plus to be displayed, then add a plus. If you only want negatives to be displayed, you can leave that blank, or you could add a minus. But if you want a space character to be used as a filler or a padding, then you can use the space character. And for positives, it will add a space. For negatives, it will keep the negative sign.